Vayetse. It's not the same book. It's not the same
What about you?
Are you sure you start to read?
No, I have this.
ויצב מוישה ואביהו כה במחנה לאמור נראה לי בסייעתא דשמיא ואף היא מה שכתב רבנו האריזל בשאר הכוונות דף ע"ו שיש שי עולמות שהם 207 עולמות כמניין אור. בסתרי לימין.
The Shai Olamot is how many, he said?
He said it is, they are Reish Zayin Olamot. 207. Raz.
So what do you know Raz is Shai?
Dominion or.
So how do we get from Raz to Shai?
Shai?
See, you said Kol B'Machane.
How do we get from what we daven?
So continue, let's see.
Besitra de Yamina. Be Kaf Gimel Olamos, the 103 Olamos, Mesitra de Smola. Be Elu HaKaf Gimel Hem Mispar Mincha. Shehem Misorim Acher Chatzos.
Okay, so he said, the Pasuk is saying, Avir Kol B'Machane. A voice passed in the camp. So what is the voice we pass in the camp? Say, don't be focused on the meaning of the words. Know that the camp, Machane is the same letter as Mincha. Say, what does it mean, the camp? This is the camp. So you have to know that we have a fight between Yaakov and Esav. And they're both fighting for two aspects. We have basically Raz, 207 word in the Kedusha. And Kav Zayin, Kav Gimel? Tag. Olamot. Tum. This is the fight. And he said, when this fight happens every day, but when do we have a decision for this fight? It's in the moment of Mincha.
Do we have to pray Mincha when it's time, like at noon, or it's better to pray later?
It's better to pray both.
To pray both? I'd like to pray one time. Yeah, because the rabbi in the other yeshiva said, no, you have to pray, like it's better to pray just before nighttime.
Yes.
So we pray 2 minutes.
But if you do it, be careful. Don't be shown. Seen by people. Don't be seen by people. Yeah.
Don't do them both in public. They won't have it.
So it's good to pray at noon.
It's good to pray. Mincha Gdola, Mincha Ktana, with Tefillin and Talit, and Vidui.
Yeah. It's connected to Achilah because the difference between Kedusha and Tuma is dak.
Mm-hmm. So what do you mean? What the purpose of dak?
It's to refine the food.
Thank you. What is the food in that case?
The words of Mincha.
That's why you're going to say the halachot is, you say be careful the way you pronounce all your tefillah. Because when you make the prayer, be careful that your tongue and your teeth and your lips don't change the meaning of the words. This is where to refine. You have your share.
שהם מסעוררים אחר חצוס, שאז מסעורר
Which חצות?
שמאלה, חצוס היום.
יפה. What's happened now? Chatzot it's in 10 minutes. What will happen?
In fact, these sparks are going to be mixed together.
Yeah.
Or they're aroused. It's or just to like be awakened.
They awakened.
Yeah.
It means that the fight
The
starts.
Gevurot start. They like wake up.
Yeah.
Now, because we're moving towards night.
So what
It
will
starts
domain?
down.
The Kag.
Yeah.
The Kag will start to take control. That's why after Mincha you feel that people certainly they are less focused. It's like this.
There is more Gevurah.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
So what happened? The Kag Olamot are sending their influence on you. That's why it's a good idea in the French culture to eat at Chatzot Hayom. Because if you eat to make a moti, you fix them. You're not crazy, the French. Napoleon had a Jewish advisor. Yeah. Can have you share.
שאז מסעורר סיטר לשמאלה ביצח, ולכן נקראת תפילת
Sorry, I don't hear because, yeah? One more time because the car
שאז
just
מסעורר סיטר לשמאלה ביצח, ולכן נקראת תפילת אויסוי זמן תפילת המנחה. וזה שאמר הפסוק גבי יצחק, ויקח מן יעקב, ויקח מן הבא בידו מנחה לעשיו אחיו.
So see what he's saying. So what's happened? We know that from Chatzot Hayom, the 107 words start to awake. So basically, Yaakov want to fight now.
103.
Sorry, 3. He want to fight now. And so because he wants to fight, what's he going to do? He's going to create the camp of the fight. You know, you have an official camp of fighting. You know, in the past, there is two army, and this is the camp where the fight is going to happen. Not like now, fight is everywhere. So what's happened is, say, this camp, Yaakov called it Mincha. That's why Yaakov gave Mincha to Esav. That Mincha people think that it was gift. Not so in that case, no. It's a let's come fight. Because I know that you get what I want. What you want, what I want, this one. Because I need all the shy. So when did we saw the shy? Do you remember the last time we talked about that? And I said to Rabbi Shlomo, go and see what is the shy. What was the topic we will study?
I cannot remember, but I remember I was saying the Sadiq will agree with the 310 row.
Yeah.
Olam haba.
Yeah. Olam haba. Remember? Olam haba, it's Mochin of the Tfuna. No, Latid Lavo. So when do we Olam haba, what is the Shai Olamot? So where are they? Here. Make up your mind. Where are they? 300 at 103, 102, and 7. Where are they? Okay, Olam haba, I thought that 6 are like here. We all have a full conscience of God. There's no Asha.
From the left, because they're Gevurah. So when they're integrated into the Das, from the Chasadim, then there's no issue.
So what is that?
The only issue is when Esav is off on his own, thinking that he's fighting.
Yeah. So what's his shy?
Das Elyon.
Continue. We cannot tell you. Let's see. You are not so far.
The Mincha hu sod hufkim olamo shebeyad smo shehi hagavura ulechen amar beyado yad achas velo amar beyadav.
Sorry, just to go here. Mincha itself, it's gematria kag. See?
And Shai is also gematria for.
Shai is gematria for the both sides of the words, the good one and the bad one. But Mincha himself is the gematria of all the Sitra Achar. All the word that Esav had is in hand. When do we have the possibility to get it in Mincha? That's why we pray 2 times. As you pray for inner, like he says today, inner and external.
Is that why Mincha on Shabbat is so high? Or is the fight happening on Shabbat, or we have extra koach that we normally give during the fight during the week, but now we keep it for ourselves.
That's why Zay is Ari.
Yeah.
It's no more. Rachel, she's alone in the world. She's in the level of Ima alone.
Yes.
But he really won the fight in the night.
Who?
Yaakov.
Yaakov.
Because he wrestled with the Satan at night.
No, the Satan came to him.
But that's when he fought him.
Yaakov wanted to fight from the very beginning of the man of Vorot.
But he wouldn't
brought him in
submit to the fight until when he was at his full strength.
Yeah.
After the sun.
Yaakov knew the fight has to start at Mitchatana.
He came after Chatzos, or he came after the sun went down?
Yes, people say that one Machloket said, when he said, the sun is coming, it's not the sun of Alot HaShachar, it's the sun of Chatzot. Because Chatzot, the time started to be sweet.
So he was fighting until midday.
Yeah.
No.
From Chatzot Alayla.
So when the sun coming, it meant like
two options. Or it means that Alot HaShachar is coming.
It meant the black sun of Chatzos.
Yes.
like the dead of night.
Yeah.
Because once you get to Chatzos, the sun it's already called dawn.
Yeah.
Because we're in the matzah of
exactly.
like everything's sweeter. Okay.
So it means that some people say, no, at Chatzot Alayla, he said, leave me alone. Why? Because at this time, the sweet aspect starts. And people say, no, it was really the morning. It can be both of them. Both of them, they really high.
So the Gvura is from Mincha to Chatzot?
From Mincha to Alot HaShachar.
That's Gvura.
Of course, because you have all Mincha, it's Gvurot. Sweet but Gvurot. All the night is Gvurot. And the second part of the night is Gvurot. So you see the time of Chesed is
the morning. To wake up.
Right, so Lechein Amar B'Yado, Yad Achas Amar B'Yadav, Lashon Rabin. It said his hands. Ki hem besod Yad Sma Luis, Levechinas Yak, Lefi Sav Nimshach Min HaGevura, Lechein Nasan Lo Chelko Sham.
Okay. So that now in the Pasuk you can understand that Yaakov really know who gets the management of what. They say you have this. It's on your left hand. I know. I want this because without that I don't have shy. Remember what is shy?
Ramaz lo Esav. Achi yesh li ra.
Yesh li ra. So what is yesh li? Yes.
Shy.
Yesh li.
רוצה לומר, ואם ארצה לקטרג על ישראל, ואז כל יש יוד שין עולמוס, הם לי, דרמן, והנה אויסיוס מנחה, המוירים על גבורה ואדונים, יחזרו לעשי ליוס אויסיוס נחמה. עד כאן דברי רבינו ז"ל.
So you see what happened? He said, when Esav said to Yaakov, I don't need your mincha. Yeshli. He said, no, you don't say yeshli. See, the shy are mine. I will get them. Don't worry. I will fight you. Yaakov said, no. I will fight you because when I will finish the fight, mincha will become nechama. Consolation.
So after Mincha we have consolation.
Yeah, we have to. So you start from Machane. Machane you go to Mincha. And Mincha you get Nechama. But only the condition that you don't let the Raz going to Esav. That is Raz.
Secret soda.
So again. Understand now?
Excuse me, what?
That is Raz.
Yes. What is it?
So Raz Torah, it's a secret.
Yes. Remez.
No, not Remez. Raz.
Just Raz?
It's mean in Aramaic.
Raz is in Aramaic. It's secret.
Secret.
So it means so in Aramaic. Yeah.
Raz. So what do we do every day? We don't study start. We want pashat. Like I said, we want pashat. Pashat. You know what you're doing? You're giving all the time. So what is the secret of this one who are connected to Yaakov? They study start. When in the morning, because they are praying, and in the prayer they are studying. How they study? They don't study. But when you study to pray, when you study while you're praying, you're connected to that.
The Gra told all his students to go translate all the signs of the day into Lashon Kodesh, because he said that when the organus came down in the Zman that the well springs were overflowing, the Zohar was revealed, the Kli of Klal Yisrael was not really to Makabal all the light, so it came off into the nations and they got science and all the inventions and all this. So that belongs to us. So go get the science and bring it back and make it Lashon Kodesh.
Exactly.
It's ours. There's a pasuk that says, "Go take out from them what they ate." They're like eating our food.
It's a genius. So that's what, for example, in my corner politics, I try to translate all the concepts, all episode, because it's ours.
But they censor him. The yeshiva world, they censor the Gra. But the whole thing is built on him and Reb Chaim of Volozhiner, and they don't learn the Kabbalistic parts of Nefesh Chaim, and they don't talk about what his real project was. Because they're run by Arab.
It's been that
I didn't say it though. I didn't say it. I already said it.
You want to be in the camp of Yaakov, you have to have Raz in your pocket. What do you fight for Mincha? Get Raz first. If you have Raz, we can start to talk. Can Gabriel Nathan, you have questions?
Yeah, Rob. Just a request to make a reason for me, because I fell short when I was taking notes. Rob, I came across something that when Joseph was in Mitzrayim, when he requested his father to come, if I'm not mistaken, he used the word, what is seed? Zera? Zera? He seems to have res Zayin. He is hinting it to his father I read something. He's hinting it to his father that I've managed to collect 207 from here. Now the rest I cannot be able. You come and do it.
You know the password?
I cannot remember.
Matei Vesheva, he said.
What?
He said 207.
Yes, I remember it was said 207. I managed to collect, but the rest of 81. Father, you are the one to.
It's because the Yosef and Yaakov were doing the same fight. When Yosef was born, Yaakov said, "Time is up. We can go back now," because Yosef is here. Because it's the strength of Yaakov. So what's happened from that position? We know that they had a code between them. They were studying Sod. When the brothers they have to go back in Canaan and to say Yosef is alive. The brother asked to Yosef, "What can we say to Father to prove him that you are really this one who sent us back there?" So remind him what we were the topic. What topic about the camel? No, what they're studying? They are studying
the para.
para. Says, tell to him that you will know that it was our. So it means that the sword, it's not the inner life of Yaakov. It was his life, daily life. He come to fix the Malishon, so he came to fix the inner Torah. So first get the Raz.
He asked a question this morning, why the Kavanah of Allah just stom this. And all the others seem so complicated, and it seems related to this. That's like the Iker of Avzah. Just learn the Sod. That's it. Of Ma. It's the Kabbalah.
Yeah.
Everything else is... Just, that's it. That's what builds up.
Yeah. And Zayt Yaakov.
והנה ידוע כי יעקב אבינו עליו השלום נקרא קול, וסוד הקול קול יעקב, והוא סוד עוזבה בשם הוויה ברוך הוא ונקרא קול, ואנחנו צריכים למטה כאילו הקוף כמו עולמות והרוזים באויסיוס מנחה, שאז ישלוט יעקב אבינו עליו השלום וגם בקוף כמו עולמות באלו שהם מנחה, ולא יהיה שליטה ואחיזה לעשה בהם.
So he said, basically, we have to make sweeter the antique. This 103, the skagolam, to bring them to Yaakov. So how do you make them sweeter? You say, a call Yaakov. So the voice is the voice of Yaakov. The arm is the arm of Esau. So what's happened? How do you make things sweeter?
With Ab?
With the call. Here in the text. With the call. It is the call, the voice. What is the voice? Prayer.
So by praying Mincha, you make it sweet.
Jews don't run to make things. First of all, pray. First things. Let's pray. Before to send letter or for peace, before that, first thing we pray. The only way for us to really, the good way to start to bring mituk, sweetness in the Gvorot. That's why all the time we start to play mincha, don't squeeze the korbanot.
Squeeze?
No, squeeze it means that the people start sweat ashri.
So what we have to start with?
תפילת מנחה, שתיקן, יצחק אבינו עליו השלום. The father says of Esau who created the mincha. You see the connection now?
Yes.
So the father of Yaakov. So he said, after you start all the korbanot, ketoret, not only ketoret, and after you say ashri.
In March also? Yes, for Ashkenaz is best.
Yeah, so in our school they don't have the Shem Yichud, but you can. You hand me the small blue book on top. No,
On the top.
On the left. This is Mincha Eretz Yisrael, so it has a lot more in it. It doesn't have the Shem Yichud, but Mincha starts with Korbanot. In America, they don't do it. They just don't do it. So it starts from here. These are Korbanot on this page.
So what is all the situation of that using the korban ketoret? Ketoret, the korban, is to make sweeter. Why do we pray ketoret every morning? It's to make sweeter the dinim. You know it's mincha and you just go pass over the ketoret. Not logical. This is the moment to do them because start the fight.
It's at their roots, like right
when they're started.
Before they get too much momentum.
Yeah, what do you go straight to Ashrei? If you know that story, you will never start your mincha from Ashrei. You know how to make sweet because we are in the camp now.
The thing is, people start with Ashrei and they start something at 5 or just before
mincha. It's like you serving God. Have you ever seen someone you pay? Let's say you give him life, you pay him, you bring him life. to serve you, and he came when he want. He just came. You said, no, come clean the room. He came. He said, done. Oh, you're a servant. You're a servant. A good service him coming 1 hour before. You're right, clean. Smells good. Food is ready. Take your time. When it's comes about tefillah, take your time. But for the mikubali, important. The mood of tefillah. They go to the yeshiva, it's the opposite. It's very good.
So what is the most important?
For us, it's tefillah.
They know it too. They just don't feel
Feel
it
it,
in their
yeah.
heart because they know that like David had a bow and a sword. This is tefillah, and and this is the weapons of
Habibi by the
Mashiach.
beach. Saying, when you study, you're like a son dealing and making the job on his father's factory. No, your father's factory. You go, you check everything is okay. You pay the guy. You the business of your father. It's all. But this one who pray is the son who say, "Father, you." It's connecting to your father. You're not dealing with the business. Business, it's more in luggage. Everything is prayer. So if you understand that, you see now why we introduce more and more, but not in the prayer. Because prayer is everything. Like you, it's like if I say, my son, leave this factory, come here. I want to talk to you. You're my son. Okay, factory, you're going to leave it here when you're going to leave that for that one place. Come, talk to me. In the prayer. That's why we say, when you want to pray, don't pray with anger in your heart. Because if you pray,
You see, prayer is only the Habanan, so people don't really, it's really important.
prayer is not the Rabbanan.
That's what the church says, it's the Rabbanan because in the Haisa we used to do the Korbanot, so the prayer
would be
In the Tanakh is written that the Korbanot will be supplied, a substitute by the prayer. So it's not the Rabbanan. It's written in the Tanakh, in the prophets.
Yes, right. The prophet say,
Yes.
don't pray with your Korban.
So it's not the Rabbanan. It's prophet. It's from the Torah. And we studied here before a few months that God is really in big anger against people who say that the Ketuvim, the Nevim Ketuvim, they are not Torah. We just studied the Chumash.
Yeah.
God called them the criminals.
Wow.
So it means that if it's written in the Nar, that the prophet said that the Korbanot will be substituted by the prayers. Who are you to say prayers is the Rabbanan? The Rabbanan. Yeah.
The Rambam says all the Rabbanan are really at the race anyway.
Yeah.
Because it says don't deviate from the words left and right. It says so violated. According to the Rambam, when we violated the also violated the Raisa. And everyone says, wow, that's crazy. But if you think of the mashal, it's like if you're at home with your kids and they mess around, you say, okay, stop it. Mess around on mom.
Yeah.
That gets really mad, right? Because they're supposed, I told you to behave. Don't piss your mother off, right? The rabbis are like, mom. She says, I'm telling your father. No, don't tell my father.
Words, Kedusha.
World.
World. The holy world.
Yeah, I'm going to later.
Quel Rabbi Yosef?
Hold on. וזה שנאמר, ויצב מוישה ויעבירו כל, שהוא בכנס יעקב, במחנה, גם כן שהוא כותב.
So the pasuk say, Moshe said there was a voice passing in the camp. Kol b'machane, kol it's Yaakov. Machane it's Mincha. Yeah, continue.
שהם מספר מחנה, אוסיוס מנחה, ואז על ידי כן לאמור, חלה בתיבה לשתיים, ופרי בה לא מר. Right, not there. But it's a lumber below yeh oil marirus beolam, ki hamarirus ba'a מתגבורס הדינים הגבורוס הקשים.
Once I got this hello, man.
Yeah, he takes lay more. He breaks it into two pieces.
Loma bitter.
Yeah, it shouldn't be bitter.
So what does it mean? You are making them bitter. If it's sweet, it's not bitter. You get it? By bringing cold voice in the camp. The camp which is mincha. Basically, he's telling us the process to bring mincha to nechama.
And this is kol with chasadim, because it's not dot kol, which would be.
However, it's called kuf lamed. Kol b'machane.
Vav lamed.
With vav.
So that's
It's
with form. Tag with form. A kol with just kuf lamed is dot kol.
But in the pasuk, it's the sod, right? The nikra kol, the sod hakol.
Kol.
The first kol is with
kol.
chaser vav.
Hakol kol.
Hakol kol.
So the first kol is kal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
O yuvan b'siyata d'shmaya, di'yadua b'tfilas hammincha lo yesh kriya shema. Ve'af al pi sheyesh ba zivug, deha yesh ba nefilas apayim, ve'ham ki hirshimu הנשאר בקריאת שמע בשחרית, שהוא מעולה מאוד, יספיק לתפילת המנחה, וכמו שכתב רבנו האריזל, וחניז ספר הכוונות, בזה שאמר, ויצב משה ויעבירו במחנה, כל רמז לסוד קריאת שמע, שפסוק ראשון הוא ייחוד התפרס, הנקרא כל. במחנה, אויסיוס במנחה. רוצה לומר, להעביר הערה של קריאת שמע, שהוא הרשימו הנשאר משחריס. מנחה. וזה באמר, לאמור לאיש ואישה, ועשו עוד מלאכה, לשומס הקודש.
See what he's saying? The question was, how do you bring sweetness in the mincha? He said the only thing brings sweetness in the mincha, it brings sweetness in our word is the Kriyat Shema. When you make Kriyat Shema, it's Yichud, right? If you create Yichud, you bring down Shefa, because you connect in the higher words, you connect Vav He, and this Vav He come to feed us. This Shefa, this is the sweetness we are looking for. So you ask one question. If it's so important, why we don't have Kriyat Shema in Mincha? Because we understood that this is the most important. So now, you know what? First, two things. First of all, the Kriyat Shema of faith is so high that his influence is still Mincha. Want to see it? Give me the siddur. When you do Kriyat Shema, you say Shema Eskara Shema Elokeinu Hashem Echad. You say
The red? On the bottom?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
That's zero.
Yes.
Over here. Cut.
Olamot Tuma.
This is the.
Olamot.
Oh, sorry.
So it's like this. You see, we're in Shacharit, right? In Shacharit, I finished to say the Echad of Kriyat Shema. I have to think that I'm sending the light of Kriyat Shema in the Kelim of the morning, in the Kelim of Mincha. You see?
Okay. The Kliyam say the Mincha.
Mincha. So it's a Father Mincha. So what does it mean? If you really want to do the small Kriyat Shema in Mincha with Tefillin, you have to take something you have sent from the morning. So you send it from the morning, and when you put your Shimush Rabbah, you get it inside again. That's why the Kriyat Shema of what we're doing with the Tefillin on our head, we don't need to see it and to make all the Tefillin. You are standing, you're just getting them back with the Tefillin. So You see, it's written here. So what he's telling you, Ben Ishchai, if you don't know that, you don't understand the same. Because you know that the Kriyat Shema of Shacharit is here also to surround all the time of Mincha. And he said, this is the only thing which can bring you sweetness in Mincha. And to go from Mincha Nechama. Why? When you do Kriyat Shema, this is what? This is you are fixing the sparks of the seven kings. You're bringing them up. This is Abdeban, Abdema, Abdesag, Abdeban, Abdeab. This is what we call Rafah de Kli. Rafah, it's the sparks, 288. This is from the Kli Pnimi, this is from the Kli inside. And you have Rafah in Mincha, Rafah in Arvit, Rafah in Shacharit. And all of them, they are in the free level of the same Kli. So this is the way. That's why you say when you are making bad dreams, Shalom, when someone is running after you, do catch me. Let's make things real. So if you have the instinct in your dream, and you feel dangerous, it's finished.
That's pretty wild. They said that like Esau's gematria is about 2 times Yaakov.
Yeah.
And here we see he has 2 times the sparks.
Yeah.
And I just typed in Esau, and is a whole part of the verse. It's also no. The whole pasuk in Shmos. Hashem yimlach le'olam va'ed. So Esau. Wow.
We finished or
There's about a half a paragraph left.
Yeah.
So in the ולזה למר לאמור איש ואישה על ויעשו עוד מלאכה לשומת הקודש תחלק הטבע לשתיים וקריא בה מלא קוד 25 מלא 25 the key pasuk rishon. So in the pasuk the word malacha is taken and saying fill it with 25. The key pasuk rishon that the Israel who 25 osios. Korean lo bezor kadosh 25 asban the Yehuda. The osios hem kalim. Shemamalim oisam haorois shetzrichim lahamshich bechol es ve'es. Ulazeh amar male 25. Shvil soire trumas hakodesh v'hi tfilas amincha. V'ukara trumas hakodesh v'kiba mincha oila hamalchus shilor uma ad hachma ubina v'nikra kodesh. V'hayodea sod hashevach shel hefresh tfilas amincha asher ba'avor ze amru v'senu le'olam yehei adam zahir b'tfilas amincha shehare Eliyahu lo na'ana ela b'tfilas amincha yavin haremesh sheramaznu al tfilas amincha v'trumas hakodesh klomer through tisroimim v'sa'ale ad hachma ubina hanikraim kodesh.
So he said like this. Basically, you have to know why the sages say that Mincha is very, very important. So even Eliyahu Navi, he start to pray from the morning. It's only on Mincha time that you receive the answer from the sky, and the fire comes up and burn everything. And he said also, when you are connected to the aspect of praying, you have to get all the olamot. You have to be in the shy. But the shy will mean that you are complete. And you have complete, if you are complete, the Malchut, she is also complete. She achieved the level of Chochmah Bina. So you fulfill the Malchut. And they say it's a big sod. And this is why I don't remember when we talk about shy. What thing was
I think it's a different Halakha of Olam Haba.
But when exactly? I don't remember. I know that what I wanted to say is when you get the shy, you have all the mochim. And now you say Malachut is complete. It's in the level of Chochmah Bina, she's called Kodesh. Melechet Kodesh. Melacha is forbidden on Shabbat. But this is Melechet Kodesh. It's when you're on Shabbat, even if you're on Shabbat, you have melachot which are permit. You're obliged to bring some to do that. You have melechet kodesh. It's at this level of Shabbat. Even in the week, you can achieve it. Get it in your pocket.
We're doing borer, which is Asr on Shabbos, but we're doing borer in Tefillah. It should be Asr.
Yeah.
But it's a Malach Kodesh.
It's what is good in this introduction is telling you all the basics. After you have to dig to understand how it's built, but if you do all the on 1 year, you have a real big gilui. Oh, amen. Let me just take some food. I come back. I have to make it to eat it.